Hey, John here, and before we start off this week's show, we wanted to kind of give an explanation, and hopefully you'll be understanding. I think you will, of why there wasn't a show last week. Um, on June 8th, Amory and I came home to find that our apartment was broken into, and basically both of our computers were gone. A lot of accessories. The HD camera was gone, and several USB cords, and basically, so I didn't have any access to any of my hard drives, which all the podcast stuff is on. Luckily, that stuff wasn't what was taken, but um, didn't have a computer for a while, so obviously couldn't produce a show. But we wanted to thank everybody that responded to the GoFundMe that my wife put up and either donated or at least shared the post. It's all of your tireless efforts to donate to help us out that helped us get back on our feet, and even more so that some of the donations made my wife cry because it the robbers took material things, but they also took our sense of security, knowing that someone's in your house, and you become a little paranoid that every time you leave you don't know if your stuff is going to be there. But obviously we're taking it day by day, and we're slowly getting back on our feet thanks to everyone that has donated, and it has touched me and my wife immensely to know that there are people there that care about the work that we do, and that want to see this show continue. So I know I've said a few words, Amory, if you wanted to say anything as well.
Yeah, can't thank you guys enough for donating and spreading the word about our GoFundMe page. I actually The reason I was gone the day the break-in happened was because I was actually recording the show that you're about to hear at DisneyQuest. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It was probably the last time I had fun for a couple days. So I hope you all enjoy it. And again, we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts that you found fit to help us out and to donate. And this show is dedicated to every single one of you who care enough about us and like John said, want to see the show continue. And we love you all.
And with that, let's get on with the show.
Get ready. It's time to surround yourself with some of the best attractions Central Florida has to offer. It's time for the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast with your hosts, John and Anne Marie Carigliano.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. We're happy, giving and taking to the friends we're making. There's nothing we won't do. Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our happy to be time. This is a festival, you know, the best of all. We're here to share it all.
Welcome to Season 4, Episode 10 of the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast, bringing you the sights and sounds of Central Florida's world-class attractions. And I'm your host, Anne Marie Carigliano, and unfortunately my husband, John, isn't here today, but we do have a special guest on this week's show. Say hi, Alexis.
Hi.
On this week's show, we are here at Disney Springs at the soon-to-be-closed DisneyQuest, and for the next two podcasts, we will be showcasing the virtual attractions here. And on this week's show, we will include Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle for Buccaneer Gold, The Virtual Jungle Cruise, and Cyberspace Mountain. So sit back and enjoy these soon-to-be extinct attractions. So, Alexis, the other day, John and I were watching a YouTube show called Canceled, and it's on the Bright Suns Films channel. And on this show, we learned a little bit about the history of this place. And so, DisneyQuest, which is considered an indoor theme park, was the brainchild of former Disney CEO Michael Eisner in 1995 and was slated to be a major part of the downtown Disney West Side expansion after they expanded with Pleasure Island in the early 90s. And from what I didn't know was that DisneyQuest was also part of a larger regional entertainment project. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
And this regional entertainment was supposed to be in 30 or more, I think 30 major cities around the country. And it was basically targeted to people who couldn't afford to come to Orlando or Anaheim. But after the debacle that was Euro Disney in the early 90s, they decided to build regional entertainment, like a complex, instead of a full-on theme park. Because in their minds, it would cost a fraction to build and would theoretically become profitable more quickly. So on June 19th, 1998, DisneyQuest opened here in downtown Disney, as it was then known. And the plan for this 100,000 square foot windowless building was to be filled with cutting-edge interactive games and experiences and brand new technologies, as well as classic arcade games, food, and lounges. And I mean, it is what was in 1998 anyway. And also 1 year later, in June of 1999, they opened a DisneyQuest in Chicago. And there were others that were planned in Philadelphia, New York, and Baltimore. And the DisneyQuest here did okay, basically because of the tourist foot traffic. But the one in Chicago was not doing so well. And it closed for good on September 4th, 2001. So essentially, the failure of the Chicago DisneyQuest killed the project for the entire thing. So, because at the end of 1999, all of the DisneyQuest projects were canceled. So, thank you, Michael Eisner. And now here we are, almost 20 years later, and the last and original DisneyQuest will be closing its doors forever on July 2nd. Are we sad?
A little.
I mean, it's kind of amazing that it lasted this long. You know, it was just kind of one of those, like, it's been rumors for like 10 years that it's going to close. And the fact that it's still open is kind of amazing. And, you know, they're going to be putting an NBA restaurant here, which, I don't know. It didn't do well at City Walk, so I don't know how.
Well, the one at City Walk was more focused on just the restaurant itself. The complex that they have announced for here is going to be more of an interactive experience where you'll actually be able to come in, play sports-based video games, but also I think there's supposed to be like a basketball court and some things like that. So it's not just supposed to be the restaurant. And I think that may have been the demise at City Walk, where it was just focusing on the restaurant, where you have so many of the similar options. Like Hard Rock or Margaritaville, where you're going to
so many themed type restaurants at City Walk. So this is going to be a restaurant / experience, and you know, who knows? Maybe it'll be awesome. You never know. I mean, you can't really predict these things. Like, I mean, they thought this was going to be great too, and you know, it may have been great had Euro Disney not failed, had the one in Chicago not failed, and they actually kept up with this and built and had cutting edge technology. Like, because when we were watching that video, it was saying, like, you know, people line up in malls to try VR. And it's like, well, this could have been a place that you did that, but they never kept up with the technology. So it was just kind of like, I mean, even in, like, we're sitting in the lounge on the, what are we on the 4th floor now? And you look around and it screams 90s. You know, like the entire building like screams like it's still 1997, 1998.
It's still painted purple and teal.
Exactly. So it still screams that like this hasn't been updated in the last 20 years.
I mean, the graphics in some of the video games are obviously, you know, 90s, way too old. But even some of the VR experience really hasn't expanded very much. Like it's gone a lot slower than people anticipated it. Only until recently, with the advent of smartphones and some of that technology, has the VR experience really started to kind of gain traction again. So really, some of the video games here, and I think that's what's kind of kept it going besides nostalgia, is some of the video games really still kind of are relevant, like Cyberspace Mountain, and a couple of the others, where you really, the Pirates one, you're really being immersed in it in a way that you aren't in a lot of other ways.
And that's like that was the last major expansion, was the addition of pirates, and that was like 10 years ago. So it's just one of those things. It's just like I've read some other things where it's like basically this was just really ahead of its time. Like if this had come about in 2007 instead of 1997, and if it come down later, then maybe it would have been more successful. And as people have become more dependent on technology, and people have become more infatuated with technology than they were in the early 2000s, it may have been something that would have caught on. And, if it had been done later instead of in the late 90s, who knows what could have happened. There could have been DisneyQuest all over the place, and this could have been a booming success. So, well, that's enough history, I think, for DisneyQuest. The first attraction that we are going to visit today will be Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle for Buccaneer Gold. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is Pirates of the Caribbean, so let's walk to that one. But, throughout the thing here, we keep seeing the Fix-It Felix Jr. game.
Which is really, really hard.
It's really hard. Like, I tried to play it the one other time I've been here, and it was such a pain that I had no desire to go toward it again. But I really wish that instead of that video game, and I realize why they did it, but I really wish instead of that video game, they had made Sugar Rush.
Ooh.
Like,
they should have done some of those too.
If they had done Sugar Rush, I mean, there's like 45 of these Fix-It Felix games around. Like, there's like 3 in this little area that we're in right now. And so it's just one of those, like, why didn't you make Sugar Rush? Sugar Rush would have been such a better...
Well, because you could have done Sugar Rush. You could have done all 3.
Yeah.
Really capitalized. You had Sugar Rush, Fix-It Felix Jr., and what was the fighting game?
It was supposed to be like, it was like, I don't remember the name of it, but yeah. Whatever that game was. Oh, we're going around. Sorry, this is the first, this is like a new Disney park thing that I don't know where I'm going.
Or my air hockey table. Yes, seriously.
Okay, we're going down to the 3rd level where we'll go do pirates. Okay. Go down to 1. I was wrong. I don't know where we are. I'm confused.
3rd level is where we came in.
Alright, so we are next in line for the Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for Buccaneer's Gold.
Steam-easy.
I like how they have the little lights in the gold to make it look like it's shimmering.
Yay, fiber optics.
Tell this is mid-2000s technology.
It looks like the walkway at Epcot.
It does. Which is fitting because it kind of sounds like Epcot music right here. Actually, you know what it sounds like? I know what it sounds like. It sounds like after they do the things at Animal Kingdom, the songs in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
When it's doing like this part of that,
Yeah.
and then there's a part that sounds like Epcot.
Yeah.
So it's a cross between Animal Kingdom and Epcot, which is kind of fitting because we're right next to, to go into Pirates, you are right next to the Jungle Cruise,
So that
which I
is-
know is a Magic Kingdom, but still very animal-esque.
Yes. Well, jungly.
Jungly, yes, jungly.
You know.
And then you've got, the futuristicness
Of the
what
virtual
was intentionally reality.
There's a reasoning, I swear to God.
I like how the rug changes from whatever randomness that is to planks.
We got rug planks, guys. Rug planks.
Like, I don't even know what design the rest of the rug
Honestly, that just looks like vomit.
I was thinking like gemstone rock type thing.
See, I feel like it's supposed to look like vomit because a lot of people probably vomit here.
No, that's up there.
Yeah.
Guys, how many minutes here?
2.
Alright, y'all just go right wait by the measuring plank for me, please.
I don't know if we're tall enough.
My hip is tall enough.
Treasure map of the Caribbean.
Alright, ladies, you're gonna stand up against this wall for me right here. Have y'all sailed with us before?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So when you enter the ship, please watch your step. You're gonna put your bags and loose items inside my cargo net right there. I'm gonna unload these pirates first, so watch your wallets and watches. Oh, now I gotta go fishing.
We're gonna be on Blackbeard's ghost.
Okay, we're not getting on this ship. Just yourself. Hey guys, watch your step going off.
Or maybe not.
Watch your step. Your exit's on the other side, guys. Have a magical rest of your day. We're gonna get you guys on the ship. That's right there.
Okay.
They're about 2 minutes away, so we can just hang out right here.
Okay.
That's fine. This is literally.
What are you
just,
doing?
I have an East
Okay, come here.
Aw, thank you.
Stand right here on the right carpet. I'll be back any second, okay? Okay.
So,
So either Miss Fortune, which is a name of one of the Jungle Cruise boats, right?
and well, it's the new ride.
Oh, Miss Fortune Falls, yes.
Typhoon.
Or the Scurvy Scoundrel. I think I'd rather be on Misfortune.
Yes.
I'm a little worried about scurvy.
I don't eat a lot of oranges, so I'm a little worried about scurvy too.
I take supplements.
These are like the fanciest 3D glasses known to man.
I like them.
Like they're actually kind of comfortable because like they're rubbery sides.
Everybody right here in this spot, you have this amazing big area for you to stand. There you go. You're not going with them. You're going with them. Oh, I like that. Love. Your arm.
This is like the technology of Toy Story Midway
So
Mania.
welcome to Pirates of the
Basically,
Caribbean.
yeah.
Again, it's very important to remain standing. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the ship. Any backpacker purse that goes inside the pouch to the right side of your ship. There are 2 positions. We want the stuff that over in there, okay? Very important. These part of the glass, don't twist them or bend them because I don't want them to break. I've been to the Caribbean multiple times and I cannot find any more of it.
Hey, I look super cool. Yes, I do. Oh, I look so cool. Yes, thanks. Do you like that?
Scurvy Scoundrel's closer to being done.
True. We shall see. But yeah, like obviously the cannons are very much like Toy Story with the string and obviously 3D and they're shooting
Yes.
cannons, so
Yes.
very much like Toy Story.
Very, very similar.
Great job, Pirates. All right. Please watch your step as you exit and open your phones up. Watch your steps. First in the house, please.
Ooh.
If you don't want to steer, as long as you didn't push the wheel station autopilot.
Okay.
If you decide to steer at some point, that's fine. Bring this up to go forward, not to stop.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna do autopilot, right?
Yes, autopilot.
Okay.
Ghost Captain.
Ghost Captain. Which would have been fitting if we were on Blackbeard's.
Pirates, like for me.
If we were on Blackbeard's Ghost, see that would have
Sure.
been way more fitting.
I did go see the new Pirates movie.
I do want to see that. Oh, it's good.
Your pirates
I enjoyed it.
treasure, then you'll have to sink a lot of ships. Gunners, move about. Use all the cannons. They're on both sides of the ship. You, Captain, steer up next to ships so your gunners have the best shot. If you sink a ship, you get their gold. And remember, dead men tell no tale.
It's fitting because that's the name of the new movie. Shocking.
Almost got it. There we go.
You're gonna get it from this one?
Die, pirate, die!
Ha ha! Got the gold. Whoa! That was like, ah!
Far away. He's so far away.
I know, like these, like they keep landing before.
We got to get the seat out of the seat.
Oh,
Shoot the seat right there.
where is he?
He's not made of Legos.
Oh, there's a ship. That's close.
You shoot the ship. I got him. Stop shooting my ship. I killed him. I killed him.
Come on. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Got it.
Why are we on fire? Why are we on fire?
I don't know what. Oh crap.
Oh, this is the ghost ship. Ghost ship.
About gathering treasure.
Why are we on fire? Oh. Okay. I was like, where is it? We're on fire again.
Why are we on fire? Ghost ship.
This one's not really working. I know.
Yay, we got the treasure!
Whoa.
We're on fire, but we blew up the ghost ship.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Wishes.
Look.
Where are we?
Where are we?
We are Kings of the Caribbean.
Right
Booyah.
now, Kings of the Caribbean. Watch your Cyberspace left here to read your message and plane. Have a great time. My first crew coming in. Watch your steps, please.
So that one's always fun. You know, one of our guns wasn't quite working.
Another one was very misaligned.
Yeah, like it was like I was like pulling it and like nothing was coming out, and it was just.
Another one was totally misaligned.
Oh, that too.
The farthest back ones, I think they were.
Well, here we are at Cyberspace Mountain.
Yes, this is a simulator. You build your roller coaster track. You pick the layout. If you pick any red buttons or danger buttons, you actually go upside down. If you look at this video right here, it shows you what happens.
Hello.
Have you been on already?
No, we've never been
Today,
on.
no.
Okay, so same thing. You're going into a simulator. You're building your own roller coaster track, and then you're going to ride it. You pick any of the red buttons, danger buttons. You're going to go upside down. That's your boarding pass. You can build it on there. Go to any open kiosk, swipe the card on the side, press OK, follow.
Thank you. Some of our thrills was more technologically advanced than this. Except that one. Oh, no,
It
that
says-
one did go upside down.
That says busy.
It's over here.
Okay.
Push okay.
Hi, Bill Nye, the science guy.
Hey, Bill Nye, the coaster guy here. Welcome to the Cyberspace Mountain Design Station, where you can design a roller coaster that's out of this world.
Not a lot of spinning.
I mean, I don't care.
No, like legit.
No, I mean, that's fine. Like, I don't care if there's a lot of spinning or not. So would you like to do Land of Lava, Ice Planet, or Astronomical Anomalies? We had our fill of lava on the
That's
other
what I was
ride.
thinking. Let's cool down and go to the ice
Yes,
planet.
Ice Planet, okay.
Excellent. Now, how fast do you want to go?
Easy does it, lightning fast, or hang on for your life.
I will let you choose that one.
So easy does it.
I'm cool with that.
We did just eat lunch.
Let's go!
True.
Okay, you build by pushing the big track button or the special track button. Now, if a button's lit up, that means you can use it. If it's not lit, that means the track won't fit where you're building and you have to pick something else. Now, the special tracks also change, so keep an eye on them for crazy things that come up. And remember, you can always undo. This track gauge shows you what pieces you fit and how much track you have left. You get 10,000 feet of track. While you build the track, or a test robot Crash will ride it. Ready, Crash? All right. So go ahead, pick your first piece.
Okay.
How about,
High hill?
yeah, do a high hill first.
Go ahead, pick your first piece.
Okay. Apparently, just that one. Easy does it. Okay. All right. No. Hey, high hill. I want a high hill.
All right.
There we go. Now let's see what we have for special tracks.
Waterfall dive, water slide, waterfall spiral.
No spiral.
Slide or
Let's
dive?
go dive. Track one. Let's try that one. We'll also get us ready for Jungle Cruise. Alright, shooting stars, switchback, camelback, jump. You want to do a jump?
Sure, we'll do a jump.
We've got 200 feet left.
Don't want to do another loop.
No. Police chase?
Yes! Absolutely.
Here's your coaster.
Is one loop okay?
Yeah, loop.
Okay.
The loops are okay because it goes upside down.
But not the
It's
twisty.
spirals and the
Yeah, I
twists.
can't do spinny either.
The last time I went on it, one of my friends, I didn't realize how many spins she did. I had to sit down, like literally. I was
Okay,
sitting
we
in front of Pinocchio.
got a 2, and that's okay.
I'm good with that.
That's okay. It's about halfway.
I'm good with that.
We're good with this one.
Okay, what do we want to name it? Screamin', Cosmic, Astro, Cyber, Willy, Wily, Jolly, Turbo, Stellar, Atomic, Way Cool.
Way cool.
We have
We're
to
in the
go
90s. Yes, we're in the 90s, so it has to be way cool.
Way Cool. Shredder, Coaster, Express, Streak, Trolley, Rocket, Riot, Way Cool.
Way cool O-matic. Yes,
I was going to say Way Cool Riot.
but O-matic. Way cool
Yeah,
O-matic.
we'll do that. We'll keep it.
Yeah. Way cool O-matic.
Great, your coaster's ready to ride.
It's bad that I want to go totally tubular, dude.
Thanks, and come back.
Well, this is 1998, so it's okay.
I feel more like 95, but okay.
Well, it was created in it was like
It was
the
90,
brainchild was 95, so
That is very true. We've gotten away from the balls.
we did.
You see that Bill Nye did a new show on Netflix.
Yes, I did.
I haven't watched it yet, but it is on my list.
Bill Nye is awesome. I don't
He's
know what
amazing.
I don't know what he did, like how Disney got him to do everything, but he's done like so much for like Disney.
Right over
Like, he did Ellen, he's done this, you know, like, he's done a lot of stuff for Disney. Like, I wonder, like,
Almost
how...
like,
was he on ABC? Was he on ABC?
He might have been on ABC.
Yeah.
Well, like, but also, what's his name? Who does the voice of, like, Soren guy.
Oh, Patrick.
Yes. I mean, he's the Soren guy. He's the voice of one of the robots on Star Tours.
Mm-hmm.
He's another voice somewhere in another attraction. I can't remember.
And he
which
was
one.
in Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Maybe that's
Kronk.
when, yeah. Oh, the lever.
He just has that perfect voice.
He does.
And he sounds the same in everything he does. See, he will always be to me from Seinfeld Putty.
Yeah.
Even though he is the voice of Joe Swanson and Family Guy and Kronk.
Mhm.
And, I mean, like, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, forever, he will always be Putty.
But he's always, he has, like, the same voice in everything.
And it works for the stuff that he does, especially
Yeah.
the voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
It just works so well, and I think that's why he's been able to do it, because he has that perfect sarcastic voice that works for all of that.
Yes.
And as we live in a sarcastic society,
I'm just thinking of Soren and how much I loved him in Soren. And if, like, I was like, when they redid Soren, and I wasn't, like, nobody was 100% sure if he was coming back, especially because he tweeted that, like, he did a tweet that said something like, you know, it's been great Soren with you. So it made it
Right.
sound like he wasn't coming back, and, like...
wasn't it the same video?
It is the same video, but before the new
Right.
film came out, they didn't know. And he
Right.
tweeted the day it closed, it was great Soren with you.
Right.
And so it made it sound like he wasn't coming back, and we're just like, no, I'm never going to go on if I can't see Patrick again.
That would be like not having Gary Sinise in Cyberspace. I love Gary Sinise.
See, like, this would have been, like, if this is another attraction here, Cyberspace Mountain, that would be, like, if they updated it, like, with the
Some of all thrills.
Well, no, if they updated it with RFI technology, so we wouldn't need these cards.
Some of all thrills.
Oh, did they? I never went on some.
No,
of all
it was RF technology, but it was cards.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Well, no, the cool thing about this is Bill Nye, and he does kind of
Yeah.
give that little bit of a sciencey to it.
Yeah.
But Some of All Thrills went one more step further, and it was a lot where you had a little bit more tools that had better graphics.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different pod that you were in. You didn't technically, I don't think you technically went upside down in that one.
No,
whereas
because
this one you did,
that was a
but it
Kuka
was
arm.
close
Yeah,
enough.
because that's a Kuka arm.
Right, but it still had a card, but that was only because it was for Raytheon.
Yeah.
So you could take the ride that you made and go online and do additional stuff. So they want to give you that card because it was an invention. So you
Yeah.
get those type of things to go on and expand it later.
Yeah.
But it was an RFID card because you touched it, just like originally when Test Track opened. It was cards. But
So on the back of this card that they give you,
dear.
it says, "This is a Cyberspace Mountain boarding pass. It is not good for admission to DisneyQuest and has no value." I beg to differ. If this ended up on eBay, it would have a lot of value.
you can put that in your cubicle.
That's why everyone in my whole group that graduated
But that was kind of what some of those thrills. If you went over to Epcot to Inventions, it was always busy. Like, it was a very,
Oh,
very
that's why I never went on it, because it always had like a 45-minute line. I'm like, I'm not waiting for this.
Well, I went on it a couple times when I managed to get over there when there was no wait.
Yeah.
But it was very much, I liked it. They had the pre-show, which they talked about it. They had like a little crash in, which was not as creepy as this one, which of course you can't see on the podcast because it's all audio. But he was creepy. But so they had the little guy riding the rocket, but it would show more of the physics. So if you did something that you couldn't actually do, he would fly off the track. Or he wouldn't go far.
Yeah.
Because you were able to manipulate the track more than here. It wasn't all just preset pieces. You can make things bigger, smaller, make the curves
Gotcha.
bigger, smaller. So it was a little bit more involved and a little bit more Epcot-y because it was a little bit more educational.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I think it was a step up from this
Yeah.
because it had the newer technology.
Well, and it was one of those things, like, I kept meaning to get over there before it closed, and then I just kind of forgot it was closing, and then it never happened, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, well, RIP Interventions.
Yeah, right.
Basically how I feel about that.
But Colortopia.
which is cute if you've ever done it.
Yeah.
It's really cute. I like it.
I like the little paintbrush thing. It's a lot of fun.
The paintbrush thing is cute. I like how they animate it, and it's that fun kind of. It's like a coloring book animation,
Yeah.
but it's a better technology.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun being in the room where you get all the different color shadows.
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah. I actually took a picture of it because it looked really pretty.
They, again, nostalgia. They had something like that at the Boston Museum of Science, where you could see the different.
Hello.
Just a moment, okay?
Okay. Whoop, whoop. It says launch bay.
Oops.
I guess we know where Launch Bay got its name now. At studios. Yeah.
I mean, this has says launch base since 1998.
Oh, I know. That's what we're saying. Like that's where Launch Bay got its name. Like the one in the studios, they probably stole it from here.
In Epcot, Mission Space, the different rooms are called launch bays.
Ah.
So they are quite used word for this.
I've only been on Mission Space once too.
I worked there for almost 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I like orange. I don't like green.
You feel it's the other way around.
I'm weird. Soarin' is the ride that makes me the most nauseous in all of Disney.
That's good.
That's the problem.
It's not like going.
It's the disconnect where my brain thinks I'm moving, my body doesn't, and it makes me really motion sick. So that's why orange is better than green.
Because you're actually physically moving.
Because you're actually moving.
Don't do a ladder.
I'm not going to. I never have, and I never will.
Do it either.
Invasion, yeah, I was okay with Invasion a little bit because I was driving. I was like, if we're gonna do it, I have to drive, but I still got a headache. I had a headache when I got back.
So, ladies, I'm gonna send you to launch number 6 with Kat.
Okay.
Thank
you.
And this we should be good because there's no spinning.
I mean, that would make me sick too, honestly. So. Hello.
Number 6. That's what they said. You are Catherine, right?
I am.
Hi, Catherine.
Then we're in the right place.
Yes, I'll get that for you. Have you guys done this before?
I have.
No, I haven't.
First time.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna get this all set up for you. She's doing the right thing. We gotta get all your stuff locked up in there. Double check everything. Perfect. Good. You're good. You're good. Perfect. Yes. Nothing else in the front or back pockets, like coins or.
No coins. Just the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as there's no like coins or anything like
Nope.
that. They go. Bing. All right. Wait, cool about it. That's the one you guys make. Thank you. They chase around my head.
Those are
Oh.
Pac-Man earrings.
Yes, she has Pac-Man earrings. That's fantastic. And also awesome because of the 90s nostalgia that we have here.
Wait, Cool-O-Matic, that one's yours?
Yes.
All right, so it is on the slowest speed, but it does have one inversion. That means it will physically go upside down once. Is that okay? All right. Who wants to hold on to the key? I'm going to have you wait right by the window for just a moment.
Okay.
Be right back. Get those guys out of there. See, it's an completely closed capsule.
Uh-huh.
So you're in there and you get the
shoulder
over
harness.
the shoulder star harness, yeah. And so it's the projection. I think it's a rear projection of the screen with very nice graphics.
Here's the one other time I came here. I went with someone who got motion sick on like everything, so we didn't do this.
You can use a ton of the
With
yellows.
what we did, I'm okay. It should be fine. I mean, I might need to go get some water after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I still have a little bit of a headache from Alien Invasion
Uh-huh.
before we start going into pirates and other stuff.
Alright, so watch your step going in there. Handrail's going to be on the right. It wiggles. And
It
the
does
seats
wiggle.
are really low, so watch your elbows.
Whee!
Alright, the restraints are going to come down very slow. Hands up, fingers out of the way. Up and down. There you go.
There-
You got it.
I was like, where am I
When you get
going?
to your lap, they're going to squeeze before they lock. So we're just going to wait till they squeeze. Alright,
You do yourself a favor. Tuck your toes either straight ahead, because you have way longer legs than me. Straight ahead, underneath the... Yes, like that. Still a little bit more. Try crisscross applesauce.
Look like that?
Yes, that's better. All right. I'm going to push just
Okay,
slightly.
that's fine.
You tell me if it hurts, because if I push too much, it's going to lock and it's going to hurt.
No, that's fine.
You okay?
Yep.
All right. See the red buttons on either side?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Perfect. They will stop the ride early just in case. Are you ready? That's lover bee. All right, guys. Have fun. Rock on.
Oh, we're underwater.
Oh, spinning. Oh, spinning. Are you back on the track? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That's snow or water.
I don't know.
That was a very interesting police chase.
We could have gone a little faster.
That's what I was thinking.
I was like, okay. This is not for the claustrophobic.
Welcome back. How was it?
It was good.
Good. Go ahead and push up. You go first. Watch, you're still wobbly. So. Here, we'll get your things out of the
And then maybe you guys can build one and watch out. Back up.
Just double check the locker before you go and make sure you have everything. Okay? That's for you.
Thank you.
It's going to be at the red side up here to the left. Thank you. You're welcome. Have fun. Are you ready?
So we went a little slow on our roller coaster, but it was fun.
Wasn't expecting the spinning underwater. But
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. So I was like, oh,
I'm actually okay though.
yeah.
Want to off to the next?
Off to the next.
We need downstairs.
Yes, we need stairs. Okay. So here we are at the virtual Jungle Cruise.
The pleasant, exotic expedition.
And Jungle Cruise kind of has the candy cane thing going on, so it almost looks like Jingle Cruise.
The virtual Jingle Cruise could be fun.
That would be fun.
Like not slaloming. What's it? The bobsledding through the North Pole.
Yes. Oh, Jungle Cruise.
Polar bears, moose, reindeer, the random elf.
Oh, I love the Jungle Cruise jokes, though.
The backside of water. My favorite is one about the butterflies.
Yes.
Go from their wingspan can go from 12 inches to a whopping foot. And then, of course, there's the head salesman He's offering a special. 2 of his heads for 1 of yours. No matter what happens, you come out ahead.
And who had 2 names? Because Trader Sam in California is different. He looks different. And so when he was first brought over here, they called him Trader Sam even though he looked different. And then there's a legend, if you ask some Jungle Cruise skippers, that in the 80s, I believe it was, or early 90s when they revamped Jungle Cruise, they changed his name to Chief Name because...
I think I went on the ride when it was that.
Because when they named him, they didn't have a name, and it just said Chief Name. So they said Chief Name.
I like it. I think I was on the ride at that time. Because when I came back and it was Sam, I was like, I didn't sound familiar, but I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just I don't remember. But that sounds familiar.
Although I was disappointed the last time I went on the Jungle Cruise.
You guys were no longer getting the point.
Yeah, they did change that.
Which is sad.
It is. When I saw the last time we went on it, I noticed that. I'm like, there's no rhinoceros.
Yeah, they didn't get the point in the end.
They did not. Which is
I don't know why they got rid of it.
I have an idea.
Well, in that case, then Ginger should have been gone too.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was that.
Snaps.
I think it's just probably people were getting offended.
Yeah, well, obviously something like that.
Yeah.
But also, I'm surprised they didn't do that either.
Yeah. Oh, they did. They took out the gators right afterward, or they stopped talking. They were there, but they stopped talking about them.
Maybe I just didn't write it right after because they made a mention of it last time I was on.
It was after the incident happened here. It was exactly a month that they took out. They took out the crocodile in Festival of Fantasy. They took out Lewis.
Right, they weren't took out Croc, right.
Yeah, and they took out him in the stage show.
Right, yes.
They took him out, and they stopped talking about them for a month.
I must not have gone on it during that time, because the last time I was on it, they definitely mentioned how Ginger snaps.
Yeah.
She was one tough cookie.
Yeah.
I do like how we recycle things here at Disney, though. The airplane used to be the whole thing over at Jungle Cruise. Well, when they did the Great Movie Ride, they took the front half, and they are using it in the Casablanca scene.
Yep.
And so that's why there's only half an airplane on the Jungle Cruise, which I think is a really cool idea.
Yeah. And the basically the land is like Jungle Cruise light. Most of the stuff in that jungle rainforest scene is stuff from the Jungle Cruise.
I only have three rafts operating. These two are not working right now. So
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit.
Okay. Imagine not something not working.
Well, and that seems to be an issue anyway. Recently, and maybe not even just recently. Here, it's just things break, and they're not going to fix them now.
Well, now especially, but even before, it was not a high priority. And I think that's what happened is basically the boat names keep changing. Because it wasn't Kissimmee Kate a minute ago. Okay, I am blind now.
Alrighty, watch your step. Walk around the track.
I was going to say something. Oh, somebody lost their balloon.
No.
It's floating behind the tree right now. You can't see it. You're not going to be able to see it. There's a Mickey black Mickey balloon.
There's one right there.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Right here, I need you to walk around the way. Go only from the back corner. Watch your steps.
Did you say both in the front or one in the front or one in the back?
I think it was both of us.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I never really
Alrighty, once you're seated, feel the straps. We're going to get used to receiving with the straps. Hold on to your mouth. Later on, when you make it back, watch your steps so you can sit around. It's to your right. Have fun.
We're on on Kissimmee Kate. Or there's Kissimmee Kate. I don't know.
Black Mickey one.
Everybody in? Frank, who's the leader? Okay, let's start paddling to the age of the dinosaurs.
Why dinosaurs?
We're headed right for the day the killer was again.
Whoa!
Get the Gizmo, without it, we're history.
Go Gizmo.
Go, where's it up?
Go my way. So you paddle. You paddle. Okay, come on. I want to go this way. I want to go the yellow way. I want to go where the pretty dinosaurs are. The dinosaurs that won't eat us are. Okay, now paddle forward.
Okay. Oh, right into the thing. Find the gizmo. Oh boy. Oh dear Lord. Oh my God.
Okay. Cave wall.
Wow.
Oh, there's the gizmo. Nope, that was a dinosaur.
Meet down, not Dino Chow. No Gizmo up here.
You paddle backwards. You go that way. So, pterodactyl and waterfall?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, well, so we're going the
Or
other
not.
way. Okay. We're going towards the tree of life or something.
Going to Animal Kingdom? Okay, there we go. Okay, go this way.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to go down the whirlpool.
Oh, okay. Woo.
Because pterodactyls are better than whirlpools.
Or maybe not. Whoa! Whoa! As I fall off the raft.
Yeah, please don't do that. I can't see the sign.
Oh, was that the gizmo?
Maybe. You paddle back. You paddle forward.
Okay.
Come on, turn. Turn, you stupid. Okay, now paddle forward.
Hurry, just a few seconds. Find that Gizmo.
You're gonna die. Go down sideways.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
There's pterodactyls. We found them.
Heavy
lava.
What is it with us in lava?
I don't know. Because we're so hot.
Oh dear Lord.
Whoa!
Ginger snaps.
I don't think that was Ginger. I think that was Rex's junior cousin. There's lots of lava.
Oh dear.
We're not gonna make it!
We're not gonna make it! We made it! I knew we would.
Wow, bring back a dinosaur this time.
We made it back. My insurance doesn't cover extinction. Watch your step. Leave the paddles in the raft.
Not sure how much more of this virtual fun I'm gonna be able to take.
Whew.
We're done that much virtual stuff right in a row.
Okay, so I think that'll do it for this week's show. We did 3 attractions on this week's show. We did Cyberspace Mountain, Virtual Jungle Cruise, and the Pirates Ride. Which one was your favorite?
Oh, definitely the Pirates. I mean, they're all kind of interactive, but I love the competition that is inspired with pirates. I like that you can have the ghost captain, so that both people, if you don't have a large party, both people can shoot and really enjoy being able to, get all of those pirates and all of that treasure. And it's one of the ones that doesn't really give me a headache with the VR experience.
And this is the only one that's actually 3D. Like all the other ones they're screens, but they're 2D. So it's kind of it's weird just sitting at a screen. Like I guess maybe in the 90s it was a cool experience, but now because there are so many screen-based rides in all the parks that you're used to it being 3D, like just having the screen in front of you doesn't give you that same kind of feeling. And I would say that Pirates is probably my favorite too. It's also the newest, and that's still 10 years ago, like 11 years ago that this was put in here. So, it's still one of those things. And it's honestly the only one we had to wait for. Like all the other ones we just walked up to and got on. Like that's the only one that had a line. So, all right. So next week we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the alien encounter one. We're going to do. What else are we doing? Hold on. The Mighty Ducks, Pinball Spin, and Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. So this has been an exciting 2 weeks. And this is going to be going away. The last and original DisneyQuest. So you can email the show at podcast@cfsas.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Central FLSAS, and you could also like us on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, because John has some excellent videos up there of current things and of some past things. So if you're a fan of the history of the parks and seeing what it looked like in the 80s and in the 90s, and even like some of the older things that he put up from Disneyland from the 60s. It's some pretty awesome stuff up there. We've got over 600 subscribers now, so I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. And for the rest of you, you need to get on that and subscribe to us. So next week, we're going to bring you the second half of the DisneyQuest Goodbye. And until then, say goodbye, Alexis.
Goodbye, Alexis.
And thanks, and have a magical week, everybody.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind
or forgotten.